Hello dear friends, welcome to e-learning platform initiated by Science Park, Savitribai Phule, Pune University. Today I am going to discuss about the main and important topic is the Earth and its living world, part 1st. The topic is from 5th standard. The subtopic which will be covered in this video are Introduction of the Earth, the spheres of the Earth, the next subtopic is lithosphere, then continents of the world, and last topic of this video are hydrosphere. Dear friends, today we are going to study the chapter The Earth and its living world. But first, you have to answer these questions. Tell me. The first question is, where do you get water from? Of course, it's well, pond, lake, borewell, sea, etc. Next question is, where do we lay the foundations of building? Exactly, in an open space, means on earth, rock and soil, etc. And the next question is, what need do we meet to breathe in? It is other than oxygen, of course. We need oxygen for breathing. And the last question is, from where does the earth get light and heat? It's one and only the sun. The all see in the picture of the earth. On the surface of the earth, we find land in some places and water in other. The earth is surrounded by the atmosphere. There are living things on land, in water and in the air. That is, we see birds in the air, we see fishes and other plants and other organisms in water. And student, they already know that on the land there are numerous animals and plants living on the earth. The sun is the main cause of many natural processes on the earth. So, the sun is the main source of energy that all the organisms on the earth get: air, water and land constitute three main components of the earth. So, the air is called as atmosphere and the water is called as hydrosphere and the land is also called as lithosphere. The biosphere spread in all the others three spheres. The next learn about all these spheres in details as we along in this chapter. The earth crust. The earth crust is hard. It is mainly made up of rocks. What you mean by earth crust? The crust means the outer covering. So, the earth crust means the outer part of the earth they will live on. So that it is mainly made up of rock and it is very hard. Lithosphere. Now, often we have seen that when we travel in hilly region, we see layers of the soil and rocks along the road cuts. The side of the road we have seen how the layers of the rocks and soil has been formed. We also see grassy expanses of the land, large amount of land that is full of grass and greenery, and in some places we we do not find any greenery, we do not find any trees, we do not find any grass. We only see sand over there. And some places the land is covered with crops and in other it is covered with forest. Take dense forest. Sometimes we also see deeper layer of soil into which tree roots have spread. Isn't it? As we pass by, we see that the layers of the soil and we can see how deep the roots have gone. Normally, we see all these things at the edges of the road or at the edges of the mountain. At other, we see rocks split up, apart by the tree roots. Then we travel on hilly regions or hill stations and all that. We see big and big rocks that have split up opened by all the tree or plant bushes that grow there. Now, as we go, also have seen there gentle mountain slope as well as sheer cliffs of rock. All these land features a part of the earth is lithosphere. So, all the different types of land that we see the mountains, the hill, the plain, the grassy land, the sand, everything that is called lithosphere. We see Earth's surface is mainly occupied by water, means 71% of water present on the earth. We have seen in the picture of the earth. Okay, so land and water, but more part of the earth is covered by water. But the lithosphere extends under this water too. There means land under this water also. So there is water on the surface of the land. The land goes deep into the sea too. Continents of the world. Now, from the picture earlier of the earth, we have seen that the earth is divided into land and water. About a third of the surface of the earth consists of land. A vast continuous stretch of the land is called as continent. Now what you mean by this? If you look at the picture about, you see that each part of the land that is given in different colors of the land is together, so that part for us in order to study well and in order to give you names to this land. It has been called as continent, and each of the continent have been given a name. So our earth is divided into 7 such parts and they are called 7 continents, and each of these continents given such a name. For example, Asia, Europe, Africa, South America, North America, Antarctica, and last one is Australia. Asia is the largest continent and Australia is smallest continent in the world. As we travel, we have seen the land is not same everywhere. We see mountains, we see small hills. Sometimes we see that is all the plain and vast open piece of land. then we go to the beach, we go to the sea shores and we find that land is going to deep into the sea. So the land is not even in all the places and the unevenness gives different shapes to the land in different places, and all these different shapes of the land, they are called land forms. When you look at the picture, you can see some land forms like the plain, hill, mountain, hillock, river, etc. Hydrosphere. Now look at the picture alongside. In this a picture of our earth. So in this picture we can see that the 2/3 of the earth's surface is covered with water. That is, large part of the earth is covered with water and only 1/3 part of the earth is covered with land. Now most of this water is in the ocean and sea. Now ocean water is salty. Whenever you go to the beach and you go to in water swim and all that, some of the water you may taste it when you go into your mouth. It is very salty. It is not fresh. It is not water. Is you cannot have that water, immediately you puke it out because it is very salty. So just like a landforms are divided into the continents, the water is divided into the oceans. So there are 5 oceans, namely Arctic Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, and last one is Southern Ocean. The land along the margin of an ocean is called the coastal region. So what you mean by this? Whatever land we find at the sea side or at the edges of the ocean, all those places are called their coastal region. Now, water body of different shapes and size are formed along the coast. That is, because of some places the land goes deep into the sea and sometimes away from the ocean. So, all these they have given different name according to how the water is formed over there. So the names are, it is called as sea, bay, strait, gulf, creek, etc. Now these water body are part of the ocean. Now we also see there are many streams of water flowing on the land. Whenever we have traveling towards, we have going to village, we are going to hill station, so we have seen the water is flowing on the land. Now this water is not salty like that of the ocean and in the sea, but this water is fresh. We can have it. Now these streams of the water are also given names according to how they flow. So the name are rill, brooks, stream or river. Rills are smallest and river are biggest. Rill, brooks, stream join to each other to form river. Now river which are joined to make a bigger river are called its tributaries. Now as it is rainwater flow from all these directions, so sometime water is very thin. Okay, and as it combined with other water form, and so it may become bigger and bigger. So according to how it flow and how it join means these names are given. The name are rill, brooks, stream and river. In some places, a river cascades down a sudden drop. Now, what you mean by cascades? Cascades means just jump and fall down. Big a drop of mountains. These form a waterfall. So, that is how the waterfall is formed. So, it is some a river and some places it may just go driving down a mountain. All the rivers eventually flow into the ocean. Lake, a water body or where water has been collected. A water body formed by water collecting naturally in a low-lying area of land is called as lake. So, whenever the land is little flow and water gets collected over there, and the streams of there that form the lake. So, it is a river water or it is a fresh water that is there and it is form a lake. Water in the form of ice. We also see water in the form of ice. Now, how ice form is water particles in the cloud freeze, and in cold region where it is very cold, it does not rain in the form of water. It rain in the form of snow. So, when these layer of snow get collected on the road or on the ground, it form ice. Glacier. With this layer of the ice is pile up in a low-lying area. They become enormous in size. They keep on piling up and they become like a big small hill or mountain size. And this huge mass cannot hold it together. This ice is formed and that as collected. It cannot hold its slip down and when it's slid on, it is very slow slip. So, this is called glacier. Iceberg. Now, in cold region where there is the lots of snow and ice, when what happens say huge block of ice start floating into the sea, and this floating is big form of ice is called as iceberg. Groundwater. Now with its rain a lots of water goes deep into the rocks and deep into the soil and it's get collected within. So there is a lots of water stored in the underground layers of the rock, and this water is called as groundwater. Well, we reach the groundwater by means dug well and bore well, that which has learned a lots of water to goes deep into the soil and deep into the rocks. So, whenever the water gets collected, the groundwater, we can dig deep hole. That is, they dig well or they dig deep hole to make it into borewell, and we can draw the water outer from there. So, many lakes and well gets water from underground spring, so that how all the wells, all the lakes, all these bore wells get water from. The water that is collected under the ground. Its flow in different direction under the ground only. So, if you dig well, they get water. And mainly hydrosphere, they just learn about the different form of water that there on the surface of the earth. Where we are learned in ocean, there are sea, there are river, brooks, reel, there are underground water, and water is an in the form of ice. So all these water that is there is called, it is given a name, it is called hydrosphere.